Hey everybody out there on YouTube. This isn't going to be a very good video because I'm holding my camera phone here and it's kind of wobbly. But what I want to let everybody know is I live here by Mount Scott, Lawton Fort Sill military base. And I've seen this video. Excuse me. I've seen this video about a good drone sighting on the Mount Scott Refuge. They were right on top of Mount Scott, and see, there it went. And it'll show it in slow-mo. And a lot of people probably think this is a UFO, but I think it's a drone. I think it's probably one of the drones that they're not, showing us on TV. The one I believe all the technology they show us now, they let us see now, is probably 30 or 40 years old. So this is something they're not going to be like, see, there it is, really trying to give up any information on. I also know this is an Army base. It's not an Air Force base or nothing like that. But I go down here almost every weekend with my son and my dog, and we go to the Lost Lake area. And we almost every time see jets down there doing combat maneuvers. Like one jet will fly by, and then another one will fly by right after that, and another one will fly by right after that, and then they'll start to cycle over. A lot of times it's so loud we can't even enjoy ourselves down there. Well, the other day we were down there and we went past where we usually go to kind of look at another area we've never really seen before. We got a little bit lost, but I always make sure I've got a landmark to follow back in case, because you can get lost out here really easy. It's a big mountain refuge. And also, off subject, I've heard it's the oldest mountain refuge in the United States. Well, when we got lost and we found our way back, we accidentally bumped into a dirt road in the middle of nowhere. The rangers, we followed the road back to my truck, and the rangers can go over a creek bed to get to that road. Now, the point I want to make is every single place, everywhere out there, you can ride bicycles. There are signs on everything because it's like they want you to bicycle ride out there. A lot of people have that once a year they have like a cross-country deal out there on the bicycles, and mountain bike riding is a big thing out there. Even on the main highway part that gets you out there, there's bicycle lanes on both sides, and that's 65 miles an hour. And there's no guardrail separating it or nothing. It's just a shoulder for the bicycles to ride on. Well, when we found this little dirt road, my son said, "Dad, it says no bicycles or vehicles or cars." And I said, well, it might probably said about cars, but it didn't say it about bicycles. And he's like, "Yes, it did." And I argued with him, and so I wanted to prove to him he was wrong, so I walked back over to the sign, and sure enough, it said no bicycles. And this is BDU land. I do not understand how in the world you can't have a bicycle back there. Well, so we decided to go ahead and follow the road a ways, the dirt road a ways. And I don't even know how to explain what I never even knew that much country and land was out there. It's all BDU, so they can't tell you can't go on it. And the only thing I can figure is once we got up to the top of a ridge, we walked for about an hour, and we finally got up to the top of a ridge, and we could see that road went for miles and miles. And we started seeing electrical poles and stuff. And we seen a big old giant tower, like an electrical tower. I think that they know that people aren't going to be able to walk the whole way. They're going to have to turn back and go back to their vehicles. So that's why they put the no bicycle sign. If I had a bicycle, I could make it to the end and back to my vehicle pretty easy. But you're only allowed to stay out here until 9 o'clock at night. So you're not going to have enough time to hike it and get back to your vehicle in order to get out of there before 9 o'clock at night. So it's been 115 degrees out here every day, so I haven't been able to get back out there again lately. But as soon as it cools off some, me and my son are going to go back out there, and we're going to hike it, and we're going to see what we can find down there and see what we can see. I can also tell you this. We've been to places back there that nobody's been, it hasn't been touched by a human in hundreds of years at least. I know this. We accidentally found this place, following game trail, turkey trail, elk trail, and deer trail. The wildlife out here is so tame, even a layman can track the animals down there. So it was luck we found this spot. And we found some really weird rock formations down there too. And when you get down there and the further you get down the road, the more eerie and weird, you just get this weird feeling. It's just something's out of place and it's not right, but I didn't have enough time to investigate it. But I'm going to get back down there. I'm going to make some more videos and I want to post them on YouTube and see what all of you think about it. Alright, peace out.